Hello and welcome to the race by race preview for Sha Tin on Sunday. A 4-year-old series commencement and a Group 3 headline the program. Joining us on the panel today is Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, outside the couple of features, it's still a very strong card.
It certainly is, Mark. The first race, that's got a number of first starters going around in it. A lot to look forward to for that race. And then the final race, a dirt race, Class 2. And that's a good quality race to round out what should be a great day.
It is indeed. Silver Fig returns in that to his favourite surface, Paul, after a rare visit to the turf last time, so we can look forward to previewing that, but also to the jackpots on Sunday.
Yeah, good jackpot from the Triple Trio, 4.3 million going into that one, so that should get up to about 9 million. And look, there's a whole bunch of first starters throughout the card, few in the first race, in fact, as well, and a few that have raced in various jurisdictions as well.
And we've got a couple of new riders too, in Daniel Moore and Luke Curry, kicking off their Hong Kong careers. But we start with the first race over the 1200 metres, and it is a Class 4 event. And we've got Fantasy at the top of the book with an outside draw. King of the Court, he's had a couple of starts and 2 trials. Since Brilliant Way, he is on debut. Celestial Warrior switches across from the all-weather to the turf. The first ride in Hong Kong for Daniel Moore. Circuit Elite is back in trip from the 14 to the 1200 metres. Easy Life on debut has had the 3 trials. Super Highway had no luck at his first start. Hero Star comes across to Sha Tin with a good draw. Early speed from barrier 2. Miracle Victory has had 6 trials since we last saw him in July. And Smart Wong Choi, Tom, 7 seconds from 12 starts.
Yeah, and I think he strikes a reasonable field here, so I think he might just struggle in this race. Circuit Elite can go forward to here. Paul, he was hard ridden early to get forward to the lead last start. Smart Wong Choi there. Hero Star. And one of the newcomers, Voyage Bubble, drawn a little awkwardly in 12. I
think he'll eventually go across and put some pace onto Circuit Elite, so it might be more on the good side than the good to slow there. I think the new starter, another first starter, Brilliant Way, will get a nice run.
Well, the perennial place getter, Smart Wong Choi, has a good draw. Lyle Hewitson takes the ride, and he was at track work and had a chat to Nick Child.
Lyle, you'll kick Sunday off in the first race with a ride on Smart Wong Choi. Many jockeys have tried to win on this guy, still haven't achieved it. How much do you know about him? And he is a horse in form, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know too much about him besides from watching his replays and studying the form. But yeah, like you say, he's a bit of a bridesmaid, unfortunately. However, on the weekend, I think he's a good ride. You know, he's got a nice light mass from a good draw. A lot points to him and in his favour, so got no reason why it can't be a winning chance.
And what have the reports been from Douglas and the team? I mean, he's a horse who clearly does struggle to get his head in front, but he always seems to turn up and run his race.
Yeah, he always does. You know, he's ultra consistent, and you know, there's probably small things that he just needs to go better for him where he could have won the races. So yeah, Dougie's happy, and like I said, the horse is in good form. So I think he's a very promising ride for me on the weekend, and hopefully we can get him into the winner's box.
I mean, the fact that he is receiving lumps of weight from his rivals as well, that's got to be a big plus.
Yeah, especially for a horse like him that has a bit of speed and uses it. I think that having the light mass from a good gate just gives a lot of advantage to him. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Perhaps a change of hands might just be able to do the trick and get him over the line. It'd be good to have you back in the winner's circle as well. Obviously, since you returned, you've been happy with everything?
Yeah, very, very happy. You know, when you're getting horses priced over 100 to 1 into the money, you're doing something right, and had a couple of places recently as well on bigger odds horses. So things are going nicely, and just a few more opportunities, hopefully one like Smart Wong Choi, and we could be in the winner's box hopefully more frequently.
And that is Lyle Hewitson. We move on, Tom, to some of his rivals, and King of the Court, who we have seen. He went so close on debut, and then a little disappointing behind Cheerful Days. He's had a freshen up since then.
I thought he looked really one-paced last start. He was sort of last start midfield and then was under pressure before the turn. So yes, he did go down as disappointing, but there's been nothing wrong with his trial coming into this. Paul, he was able to respond late and run on.
I thought it was a good trial, yeah, and look, I'm going to put it down to second up this horse, so I'm going to give him another chance. He's not on top, but he'll go in the numbers for me, King of the Court.
And that's Sunny and Gold, who ran top 4 at Happy Valley on Wednesday night, winning that trial. Next one, Paul, now this is Brilliant Way. He's had the 4 trials, the last 3 of them up at Chung Fa. He's won them all. He's
looked good, this horse. I've liked his trials. He's 11.25 pounds. As you say, he's had the 4 trials. He's got barrier 10, so Joe will just have to try and manoeuvre across. But I think he can get himself into a nice position. Now, if he doesn't, I think he can go forward as well, because he has got a bit of gate speed. But, gee, the further they went, the better for this trial.
Yeah, he's looked good in those trials, hasn't he? NZB yielding for $52,500. Went to the Hayes team in Australia, had 2 trials, one at Cranbourne that he won, and was second at Wodonga, so he's trialled up well here in Hong Kong also.
What about Voyage Bubble? Tommy said the 4 trials, all of them have been up at Chung Fa.
Yeah, look, his gate speed's been all right. He led in that last trial. It wasn't really too much pressure put on him over the final stages here into the line under a good enough hold, I thought. He's had a lung infection going back to August of last year, so he's well and truly over that by the looks, Paul. Another one here by Deep Field. Yeah,
I've included him on debut. He's £12.39, so I'll be interested to hear Jenny's take on him, whether he needs to trim up a bit from that big weight. But his trials have been good.
Hero Star's finally got a draw, Paul, but what about the switch across to Sha Tin in what looks to be quite a strong field?
He has found a tough field, but as you say, he's going to be in the right position, Hero Star. He didn't quite make it in for me. I just like some of these younger new horses coming through. But look, there's nothing wrong with this.
I'm going to throw the horse that's in front here in Miracle Victory. Tongue Tie goes on for the first time. Got his head up a little bit at the start, but was on near the pace somewhere in that trial. And he's been gelded since running in Griffin Company. I think he's trialled up pretty well here. He's been placed and he's won numerous trials. And I think he's a good first up right here for Luke Curry.
Gives him a good chance, and his trial form has been quite good. He's had 6 of them before his first up run. First race, Paul, number of hopes. Good field it looks to be on paper.
Going to go with the early favourite here, Brilliant Way. I just really liked his trials coming into this race. So he's on top. King of the Court will give him another chance. He's had that experience now. Don't mind Voyage Bubbles trials, another with first starter. And Super Highway is very unlucky on his debut. It was a really good run from him. Let's see if he can go and get into the money here as well. So 3, 2, 10, 8.
I think 3 can win as well in the first of the day. Brilliant way here for John Size and Joe Moreira. Head of Super Highway. We saw him through that Smart Wong Choi replay a short time ago. It was a horror show there for him. Classic Moon won that race, but he's since come out and failed quite badly. Classic Moon, King of the Court and Miracle Victory. 3, 8, 2 and 13.
The market will be your best guy with so many making their race debuts, but it is one of the first starters. Brilliant Way, the early favourite in race 1 at 2.5.